Okay, and now here is the chart of OMG from a request made earlier. I'm sorry for the delay in this. Today is my last day of the trip. I'll be back later tonight. So the recordings and the postings beginning tomorrow will be a lot better in quality. So bear with me, I appreciate it, but let's see what we can get done meanwhile. So the OMG, I really want to just focus on the longer term count. OMG is following Bitcoin. It is an altcoin in the sea of cryptosphere, and the Bitcoin moon is pulling the tide, moves the tides. So let's do a longer term count. So if we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's make it like that. The key question is what happens after 5-wave impulse. The 3-wave retrace has started. And what I see is really on the side of ABC for now. We call this ABC. A nice 3-wave, which is an indication of a B. And then from here, we're going to see C, perhaps down to the region of wave 4. But now that I see this, I'm going to see if possibly I may have mislabeled the location of wave 4, because instead of here, wave 3 should be here. And wave 4 should be here. Okay? And if that's the case, then we have a wave C that'll go towards the realm of the wave 4 price line. That's the usual retracement level of an ABC after a 5-wave Elliott wave impulse. So how will this be split up? I believe this wave C itself will add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Never mind the degree of scale right now. Okay, and that wave C will have an impulse. So subwaves of 5. And I think that will happen because Bitcoin is looking weaker and weaker. So now Bitcoin right now is 3710. I just posted an analysis of Bitcoin and gave it a one more chance, really, the way I see it, for this ABC pattern to make it or break it. Okay, it's game time. And the amount of patience you really have to put into some of these very long and complex correction modes, it's pretty amazing. But you know what? I've been through this many, many, many times, so that patience is a lot better than the pain of loss. Okay? So I did check. I got some rungs triggered. I'm stopped out on some of them. A little more to go. And if this turns again and surges up past this blue line, great. So keep an eye on Bitcoin to see how OMG does, as I explained here. The other one I want to show on the longer term is the roundishness. This is a new pattern for you guys. I haven't talked this. Well, it's like the opposite of the rounding bottom of the cup and handle formation. But this is like a rounding top formation. And if that's correct, then what you'll have okay, pattern like that. This is called a dome formation or rounding top formation. And this kind of rounding top formation is a topping pattern. It shows that there is a topping process. It's a pattern that reflects the topping process. And if that goes well, it befits it because here we just finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves impulse A, B, C. Now in this region, other Elliott wave ticians will count it differently. I don't care, and I'm sure it'll be the correct way. Either way, it conforms to the rounding top, and there is an ABC retrace after a 5 wave. So it doesn't matter whether you put wave 5 here, here, however you count it, there will be a retrace. Okay, and if this rounding pattern does play out, and price does come here and bump, and price bumps around, well, I can't draw it. I don't have my mouse. I'm using the touchpad. And bump, there's another peak here. Then what do you have? You can draw a very nice, very long, elongated, wide-looking head and shoulders pattern as well. Okay, so that's the OMG update. Sorry I couldn't give any more detail on the quality of the audio. So I really appreciate you guys hanging with me on this. I remain extremely excited for this. I'm salivating for this level, and so should you be on this possibility. Boy, oh boy, to get it at these levels and prices again for OMG. And if you can go back and read my big picture on the Bitcoins, it'll tell you why this will be the most biggest gift horse you can get if it does go here. Because once wave 4 complete correction down is done for Bitcoin, which this will follow down to here, it will just scream up with orgasmic lunges upwards. And that's why I'm very, very patiently waiting for this to become a high probability. And once I change my count to on the probability direction, I will definitely know. I'm more 50-50 right now. And until we see the ABC in that earlier, I showed the ABC and the Bitcoin actually fail, then the bullish case is off the table. But let's see how it goes. Okay? Thank you very much. As always, I wish you massive profits, and buying here will give you that massive profits. So let's be patient and have some ice cream if you're getting a little FOMO or if you're getting a little stress. I have my dry powder kegs ready and standing by to be deployed should this level be coming out. I've also been stopped out on a good amount of the profits I took in the bottom earlier the other week in Bitcoin. So I'm ready to see if I can repeat that. It's a rinse. It's wash, rinse, repeat. Wash, rinse, repeat. That's really all it really boils down to. But you really got to control your fear and your greed emotions. And if you can, for the newcomers, I've posted a lot of examples in the past. Please back read or back view the examples of laddering your entries, scaling in your entries. And that'll give you exactly how the technique that I use to manage fear and greed and FOMO and all the emotions that can cause you to do the buy high, sell low types of painful scenarios. Okay? Thank you. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.